Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome into Follow the Bradley's Fun. Sorry, I am. This is really funny. Interestingly enough, well, first of all, let me welcome everybody in. Please do hit that like button on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Click the notifications bell, because when you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm. You get notified of all our uploads here at Follow the Bradley's Fun, all of our live streams, all of our dish shows, dish drops, all that fun stuff. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, Pro, for sending a lot of people over to the dish today, as we're going to talk about. I love the subject that we're going to talk about, because I was a cast member when all of this was going down. And let me tell you, being on the inside as a cast member when all this stuff was happening with Reedy Creek Improvement District and the DeSantis Florida takeover, my gosh, it was such a ridiculous thing. And it was so interesting for me, because I was a server at a restaurant that a lot of cast members go to. A lot of people don't know this, but Toledo is probably like the fine dining establishment that cast members love to go to, because cast members almost always got 40% off at Toledo. This summer, annual pass holders also get the cast member discount of 40% off. So you don't even have to be a cast member to go there. But a lot of cast members came. So tons of Reedy Creek people were coming in during that time period. So we'll talk about that. If you're watching this on the replay, please do comment below. Replay gang, hit the like button for the replay and all of those types of things. Oh my gosh, we got so many. Yeah, Weedy Creek, like that one, Snorted Poopus. Very, very cool. So I'm trying to bring up my monitors and make sure that everything's good. Sound is good, right? Everybody, everything's good there. I saw Pro. Thanks, Pro. Saw Pro in the chat. Thank you for coming in. WDW Pro. That guy. A lot of people don't know this. I'm going to brag a little bit on WDW Pro, just for a moment. I assume from what he's been saying, and I know some people have met him because of the Geeks and Gamers meetup. And I'm assuming that soon you'll have a face reveal, right? That's that's on the way. And there's some other cool things that I think are on the way too. And I'm not going to even reveal them all, because that's up to him to reveal. But I want to tell this about WDW Pro. For those that don't know and don't know him, he is a great individual. And I'm not just saying that because I know him, or I'm not trying to suck up. I really don't have a reason to. It's not like he pays me anyway. It's all good. No, I just, he's a really, really good guy. He's very professional, way more professional than me. Like the name Pro fits. So just to let you know, I mean, he's very professional, just really, really good. Just all around guy. It's hard to put it into words exactly the ways in which he's good. But he knows people, he loves people. And yeah, I think it's out of his love for people, just in general, for humanity, that stories are so important to him. And when I say stories, we're talking about the stories that create the memories of our lives when we're watching stories together, whether it be through movies or television, or experiencing them through theme parks or any of that kind of thing. Anyway, very, very important to him, because humanity is important to him, and he's really, really good. He's really good with all kinds of people. I'm not. I try to be Mr. Nice Guy, but I'm not always good with everybody. Yeah, I try to be as best as I can. Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the things that bothers me, for example, about and I'm just going to say this. I hate to say it this way, but like those who align themselves very, very far to the left politically, I don't really think it's a whole lot. I think it's few, and they're loud online, but they love to name call because they don't really have arguments, so they just do name calling. You're a ist, or you're a phobe, or you're whatever. And I just don't like that. I don't like name calling. I don't like it when people use the R word either. I mean, people do, and that's like, just don't do any of it. Don't need to do any of it. It's just live and let live and be happy. Anyway, I try to just be nice. I'm way too nice, probably most of the time. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here. Got 2 goals on the chat today, and we'll get to how we deal with those in a little bit. But you can read them there, and there they are. And I think the super chat goal is going to be extremely important for those of you that want to save money, because we have an expert who's going to be in the house today when it comes to the super chat goal. So let me say hi to everybody that's coming in the chat. Linda Burns is here. Hello, Ron, panel, and everyone in the chat. Let's dish. Yes, let's do Snorta Poopus Q Burr, our polar bear from Pinellas County. We love it when you're in the house. Hello, humans and anaquitas. And Wolfle McGruffle, who I've been corresponding with. Wolfle is awesome. Great guy. Nightwing. I love Nightwing It. Hi, everyone. Hi, Nightwing It. Good to see you in the house. And Texas, I see your super chat. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna circle. I'm gonna pull a Jen Psaki and circle back. Circle back to it. Hey, all from TJ Magnifee. Did you catch the I want to talk to you about the launch, because I caught it last night. Thanks to Dan's Live with the Kingdom. I don't usually catch those, but I don't know if you were live streaming it or not. And then of course Linda, Texas. I'm skipping over for that. Pro, oh my goodness, Pro is in the house. You're exhausted. Look, I know how good people don't realize that the energy expenditure when you're doing a live stream, it's kind of a lot, and you don't necessarily mean for it to be. And I'll be honest, I try to pray before these live streams. I sometimes miss that. I'm thinking about it today. I prayed earlier, but I like to invite God and his spirit to be with us. So we try to keep things on the up and up and all good. There's the Texas 8412 saying hi to Pro in the house. In the house, let's see. Magically, MJ Ron. What? I think she's more like, what the hell, Ron? What the hell? Yeah. Did you guys see hail? I don't know if either one of Tom or MJ saw hail at their houses recently, but we have actually had hail here recently. Magically MJ says, in my best Pro voice, but it's daggone it from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for being here. I'll have to work on that one myself, Hank. Really, it's not really what I've ever tried to do. Mark Zian 70K. Hey Ron. Hey Mark. Or no, that must be for the sizzle. Oh, hi Mark. For those that know that reference, what movie was that? Can't remember. Dr. Richard James, greetings and salutations. RJ, I love seeing you out there. I hope you're doing well. With prayers for you all the time, RJ. Just so you know, my beautiful wife is in the house. If you didn't see her earlier, she was working out. You can catch that on her live streams. Hola todos. Hi everyone. Welcome over there at Tesoros. Love you, baby. Thank you. Hola, amigos. And hi, friends. Ron is rested. You would think. Yeah. Weedy Creek. I'm watching a rerun of this show and talking to you from the future. Amen, Rabbi Ron. I'm not a rabbi. O2RR, I see you. I'm going to circle back to that one as well. Oh, I like that. Mistake. That's so much more clever than what I named it. I'm going to get back to that, but that's really, really clever. Charlie's is fantastic, by the way. Bruce Newhouse, just saying hello, OTS, but we'll watch later. Well, thank you, Bruce Newhouse, for popping in. And of course, yes, my wife responds to that. We will circle back to that. I promise. Freedom Seeker. Love that, Ron. I don't know what you're loving, but I probably said something. I don't know. And First Dragon Queen. Also, I see that one. Another one to circle back to. My gosh, we got 3 for the goal already. My goodness. We've got a birthday with RJ. Oh, wow. Let me just highlight this one right now. RJ, first of all, this is amazing. Okay. And I'm gonna circle back to it in just a moment, if you will. But lots of prayers, RJ, lots and lots of prayers. We are going to circle back to that one real quick. I just want to thank everybody first and foremost for being here. Guys, you're the apple of my eye, the cream in my coffee, the green tea in my coffee today, by the way. I have mixed green tea and coffee, mint green tea and coffee. If you guys have never done that before, it's a delicious combination. Mint green tea and coffee. That's what's in my cup today. Thank you guys for being here. You are the gigawatts. And of course, you are the Energon. Gets this guy to transform and roll out to be here with you.
A toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
Energy! You guys are the greatest. Thank you all so much for being here today. My goodness gracious me. You know, we love to celebrate. This is a different kind of a show because I try to keep this show as much as I can as interactive as possible with you, the chat. So here's the thing. I got to let you guys know, hopefully this show also grows. And as we grow, I may not be able to be as interactive as I want to be, but I'm going to always try to be as interactive as I can. Obviously, when your goal is to grow, if we get 100 people watching, 200, 500, 1,000 people watching, and the chat's going crazy, I can't be as interactive at that point in time. So I'm trying to utilize this time now. And yes, I want to build, and yes, I want to grow. I love you guys for being here. I thank you guys so much for being here. You don't even know what it means to me, especially right now. I'm not going to say everything. I mean, we're all going through stuff, but I'm super grateful. We love to celebrate you, though. And I just want to let you know, if you can't super chat it, don't worry about it. I love you guys, same, but don't do it if you can't. If you can, great. We appreciate it so much. And we got some really great things going on already. I want to talk about how we celebrate, because when we do this, we celebrate you, especially if you're new or if you're maybe watching this on a replay, you don't know. We love to celebrate you. We love to celebrate the chat. We've already got 4 out of 10 for the goal today, which is crazy. Because we've barely even gotten started. But Woofle McGruffle has come in and given us a super chat. So super cat for Ron and chat. I love that. And the way we celebrate the super chats on this channel is with dance videos, interactive, fun, celebratory, upbeat stuff. But we want you to participate when we celebrate with us. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to celebrate it. I want you to celebrate with us. How do you do that? In the chat? Emojis, any kind of emojis you want. Or if you're a member of the channel, you can use our channel exclusive member emojis. So please celebrate with us right now. We're going to show you how it's done. Are you ready? Get your typing fingers ready. You know, we're going to celebrate in the chat right now. I don't know whose voice I'm doing, but I like it. I don't know. Here we go. You guys ready? Let's celebrate. it is. That's our celebration. We love it. Thank you, Woofle McGruffle, for that $5 super chat. RJ. Something I don't often discuss is that my mom is a cancer survivor. 10 years. 10 years ago, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. I think it was 10, maybe 11. I don't discuss this. I'm sorry if my voice. Sorry. I'm sorry. Prayers for you, RJ. It can be overcome. Miracles happen every day. And really, really grateful that you have this amazing news. I have a brother-in-law that's suffering right now. I know so many people. This is, I can't stand cancer. It's an awful, awful, awful thing. But the fact that it's almost gone, we are going to celebrate you. We are going to celebrate it. Member for 3 months. First of all, we got to say, hey, I believe that's a birthday, right? A birthday!
Birthday! Happy birthday, hon. Yes, indeed. Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
Freedom Seeker has become a new member of the channel. Oh, Freedom Seeker has sought freedom and become a member of the channel. Let's celebrate again.
Is it too much?
Too much? It's a birthday! Oh, this is just the best of my scene.
We have a few others to get. By the way, this is really funny. I tried to make a new super chat video today, and it did not go well. There was misspellings and everything else, and I'm like, well, that stinks. Guess I'll retry that. Texas 8412 was the first super chat right out of the gate. 3 hours of pro. I'm exhausted. Of course, that's when pro responded to me. You're exhausted. Oh, let's celebrate Texas 8412. Like I said, I don't do the Hank Hill impersonation, so instead we've got this celebration for Texas. Thank you, Texas 8412. And O2RR has also chimed in. And this one caught me off guard when I read it because I just thought, man, mistake. How clever is that? Where was I? Where were you when I was thinking up the name for our stream? Okay, so it says O2RR for $4.99. After watching your mistake on Sunday, I ate a cheesesteak, classic onions and cheese whiz from Charlie's Cheesesteaks. It was great. Charlie's does a great job. I was introduced to Charlie's in Branson, Missouri, and it was so fun because I love watching them actually cut up and make the cheesesteaks on the grill. Not the grill, what's it called? It's not a grill. What's the thing? A griddle? Is that what you call that thing? Anyway, but they chop it up and make the cheesesteaks live and they put it all together. I love watching them do it. O2RR, thank you for the super chat. Let's celebrate a little bit of O2RR. Yes, indeed. Let's celebrate. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we've got the first Dragon Queen, 9 subscribers. And I can cover the parks here. Yes, I'm shameless. Hugs for all. Guys, go over and subscribe to the first Dragon Queen. Because she is great. We love Dragon Queen, and I'm gonna have her on again. We've had her on before, and she'll be great to have on. First Dragon Queen, boy, you're gonna love this one. If you haven't seen this celebration yet, this is one of the fun ones. Well, they're all fun, but I just keep working on these. First Dragon Queen, let's celebrate.
The sovereign is moving, the hall begins to shake. High stakes magic in a breath we take. Dragon Queen, wear your crown in the sky. Feel the wings of the night as we start to fly. Every scale is a mirror of the fire in the soul. Let the perfect magic take a midnight toll. Crown of memory that the stars have never told. A story that the stars have never told. No typical story, no glitches tonight. Just the roar of the magic in the neon light. Dragon Queen, wear your crown in the sky. Feel the wings of the night as we start to fly. Every scale is a mirror of the fire in the soul. Let the perfect magic take a midnight toll. Crown of memory that the stars have never told. A story that the stars have never
told. I love that. Did we get all of them? Let me see. I got Woofle. I got Freedom. New member. I think we got all of them. I didn't miss any. I hope not. Guys, we have some wonderful, wonderful people because we do have a panel to get into. Yes, indeed. Excited for next week. Let's bring on the panel. Let's see. Who do we got here? Who do we got here?
Afternoon, everybody.
Tom!
You didn't leave any cheese and crackers in the back. I was getting hungry.
Shoot, I'm so sorry. And you know what? I need... I don't even have a green room. I have a green screen behind me, but it's not a green room.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh, shit. You know, MJ, I can see you. I can see you, MJ.
Is she eating?
I don't know. I don't know if she's eating, but it's so funny because people don't know this. Like, she probably, it's like she could bring herself on if she wanted to. She just like pop in and bring herself on. But you know what? Let's might as well do it at this point in time. Might as well get. You know why? It's because she's been wandering around Epcot. She's been checking out the shape language.
What we've tried to do is really bring that shape language from the architecture. But like what we love to talk about at WDI is shape language, and we often refer to shape language.
There's such iconic shape language in Spaceship Reverie attraction. We really wanted to make sure that we fused to that throughout the space.
No, I'm not bringing her on with that clip. She got lost. She was wandering around Epcot. She started checking out the shape language.
So I think what happened is I went to Epcot. You can go around the whole world, and I had a couple in the Germany section, and I thought I went to China. Anyway, I'm a knucklehead. But
you are not a knucklehead.
MJ, did you bring any alcohol for me for Epcot?
I can only offer you the Pepsi Zero.
Wait, is that a resort mug?
Yes, it is. I have every resort mug. It's bad. This is really this is a problem.
You have a resort cup addiction?
Yeah, but when you said you forgot to leave us some crackers, some refreshments, so Ron invited us to the show. He didn't leave us any refreshments.
Nothing.
And then he just started, partying on his own. And I go, Tom, he forgot about us. And then Tom goes, he sure did.
I did not forget about you guys.
That was hilarious. I was laughing so hard.
About you.
My face is still red.
I'm a knucklehead. That's true.
That was funny, Tom. That was so good.
I'm just like, I didn't even bring a drink with me in here today. So I'm like, I'm like, I don't have cheese, crackers. There's nothing, not even water in a bucket, not even one of those old spigots with lemons in it that look like they're turning bad. Nothing.
Okay, that's it. I'm giving you a hose and you can drink out of it like we did old school.
Oh
Tom.
yeah, we used to drink from the water
Backyard.
hose.
I could drink from the water hose. That's fine. That's fine.
You
But just
poor
turn the pressure
thing.
You
way
get
up.
to drink from the fire hose. I wish I had
Oh.
the clip.
We need that clip right now.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get some better
So
clips than
funny.
the ones that I have and switch some things out. Probably in the next couple months, I'm going to revamp the entire show.
Ooh.
Did
MJ,
Ron
MJ,
appoint an intern?
you have access to
Yeah.
my favorite clip,
Which
and
one
I
you
think
want?
Ron deserves a lowered expectations.
Welcome to the dish,
Ron,
where you
you know-
simply cannot expect what you expect on
You
Pro.
poor thing.
He's gonna take that clip away because I like using it way too much.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
It's
fine.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
god, that had me dying. I need the fan or something on. AC, can you crank it up? Something.
Did
I
I
have a big
say
ceiling fan above me.
I hope everybody's having a
That was
phenomenal day?
funny.
I think I skipped that today. I don't know. My brain.
We have
Why?
Go and Shogi being a ninja. Did you see that?
He said he was
And
going
he
to be
added
an ninja.
himself.
I don't know how
What-
you guys do it. You mods are like, I don't, that's why they changed you to shields, because you are like knights of armor going from stream to stream, making sure everyone behaves. Like, I don't know how you guys do it.
The most I've had up 7 at one time.
That's insane. You guys are a special,
Well, you've seen my setup,
it's a special situation. These guys, these folks don't come quick, easy to, they don't come around easy, guys. It's a special species.
I'm trying to get Ron to
species
be
of people.
that. I want to see how he copes.
Oh man, that's funny. You
doing
guys
it
are
again.
awesome. Uh-oh, what happened? You froze?
I'm having internet
Oh,
glitches here. Let me
Uh-oh.
see.
none of that.
Why is my location in use?
All right.
Did you just have an update on
Okay,
your
I-
computer not that long ago?
Me?
Security
My
update.
computer never.
Okay.
Mine can't.
It can, but we'll fix it.
The audience doesn't care.
Yeah, they don't.
He's
Well, they
frozen.
do because they would love him to stop freezing because he's kind of creepy when he does that. That one's funny. That's a
The
little
lizard-
different.
Where's the lizard one?
Hello.
Kit Kats.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat. Meow. Oh, that was Snortopoopus. Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
humans.
Uh-oh.
What?
Here's the worst part for me. I'm plugged in. I'm plugged into my internet.
Plugged in people.
Yeah, the NSA is, and so I'm not even using. Let me make sure that my Wi-Fi is turned off. It should be turned off.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. My Wi-Fi is turned off. Okay, I'm connected. I should be fine. Jess is in the house. I saw her.
Hey,
Uh,
Chad.
Ooh, hey, Jess.
So I've been secretly working behind the scenes to try and get Jess and myself to become next door neighbors.
Yay.
Don't move to
And
Orlando. Jess. Don't do it.
so I'm sure that I probably have motivated Jess and her family to be like, maybe we shouldn't move to the Orlando area because Ron is there. Maybe we should move to like South Florida or Miami or something like that. Yeah. But I'm trying. I know.
No, I
freezing
think that's
fever.
actually more congested than Orlando.
Oh god, yeah. You don't want to. Yeah. There, he says right there. I'm meeting with my realtor on Thursday to expand our options. I'm just
Cool.
saying, Jess, you could change. I'm not a realtor, but I have some friends that are realtors.
Wait, that's a job you did not do? Somebody write this on a calendar.
I knew he was going to do that.
I did have a real estate license, but I never became a realtor.
So
I'm a real
Half
bore, but I'm not. But no, not a real tour. Guys, should we maybe get to the stories? By the way, so I wanted to go over this. Just so you know, we have this the goal. If we meet the goal, 10 super chats today, $5 each. No issue there. If we meet it, MJ, you're the goal.
I'm the goal. Why?
Yes, because people are going to ask you questions. You're going to give the best savings tips.
Oh, yes.
Parks,
okay,
Universal, Disney, anywhere.
Sounds
You've
good.
got them. You're going to give the best tips you have.
I got 'em.
That's the goal. Don't reveal anything yet.
Spend all your money. No, I'm kidding.
So I got to talk about the mug for a second.
Why? What happened?
Because the mugs used to be $9.95.
Oh, they're such a ripoff. What is it now? Like
they're like 25 bucks.
Yeah, they're like $25.
And they turn. You have a chip in, and they turn off the chip so you can't use it after your vacation. It's the dumbest thing ever. I'm like, the whole point of me buying the mug back in the day was so I could keep using it forever. So I have a couple of those mugs from back in the day, but they don't. It's pointless.
After
now.
the show, I'll tell you what I do.
Are they RFID chips?
I don't know what kind of chips are under here. I just I max them out. My coffee, my Coke Zero, whatever I want.
Here's what we used to do. I used to love it. We don't do it anymore, but because Christmas times just changed. But we used to love going to the Grand Floridian at Christmas time.
Oh, it's beautiful at Christmas.
So go to Grand Floridian Christmas time, grab your mug. We would fill up the mug with free hot cocoa and buy some gingerbread, because back then you could buy a big giant bag of gingerbread for like $12-14
and share with the family.
You could buy the shingles you could buy for like $5-6. They're like 13 now, whatever. And then we'd go in the back and sit and enjoy hot cocoa and gingerbread and watch the Christmas fireworks from the Christmas party.
So nice.
And it was like freaking amazing, and it didn't cost that much, and it was such a good time. And Disney's not so much now, man.
Yeah.
So I think I know SeaWorld has one. It's pretty expensive, but not super expensive, but once you buy it, I think you can use it like all year long.
Yeah, SeaWorld has refillable mugs, Universal, Disney. I think Legoland, they have refillable mugs as well.
So,
and because we're resort people, I guess you could call us resort junkies, because I prefer staying at resorts than going to the parks most of the time.
Yeah.
These are well invested. So that $20, $25 goes a long way. Yes.
Well, guys, so MJ's going to do
Q&A?
is going to do Q&A, and if we get the other goal, which is a membership goal, it's 25 new members giveaways. I think we've got at least one so far, so 24 more to go. We get that, and we are going to do another Virginia and Ron special on Sunday. So Sunday, Race International. Not that. It's not going to be talking about races, but
I thought you were going to talk about like Speed World Orlando. Come on.
We might. But right now, we're going to get to a little DeSantis. So in the news lately, this has been what's been going on, right? So this story has broken about Disney and what they had to delay because of the fight between Florida and DeSantis. All right. So there, to go back in the history a little bit, 2021, I think, there was a bill that came out of Florida called the Parental Rights and Education Bill. The far extremely far left people decided to give it a nickname that was a ridiculous nickname, so ridiculous I am not going to say this on the stream, but it was don't say a particular word. And the idea behind that is that basically what the bill is to give parents the right to what their child could opt into as far as education was concerned, or not opt into, right? So but the people that were against it, which by the way, Floridians across the board, the vast majority of Floridians on both sides of the aisle, Republican and Democrat, were highly for this bill because it involved parents. It had nothing to do. It really wasn't a right side, left side issue. It was a parental issue, right? So parents were very much for the bill. And of course, then Disney decided to take the side of the far, extremely far leftists who are little but loud. Okay. What's up?
How far left were they?
I'm just saying that I look, my opinion is I think that these people are little but loud. And
I was being a little bit of a wise guy there. See?
No, well, here's the thing. I think that there are people on the left today that are deemed to be on the right because they're not far enough for some of those squad people out there. I just think it gets a little bit ridiculous.
I just put it this way: parents should have an option in what their kids learn. Period.
Obviously. So I mean, it was a slam dunk thing. Anyway, Disney stood up. They said, we are going to fight this tooth and nail, and they fought the state, and Governor DeSantis wasn't having any of it. And he said, you know what, for 50 years, you guys have enjoyed something no other entity in this or any other state in the United States has had, and that was basically autonomy. Disney was running Walt Disney World like it was its own country. Mm-hmm. Pretty much free from oversight and free from a lot of yes, Mark, they lost. And during that, there have been some things revealed. So what I'm doing with these, there's not going to be one article that we're covering today. We're going to cover several articles because what I'm looking at is not so much not so much what happened between Disney and DeSantis, but how what happened is being covered by different news outlets, because I think that is a very interesting angle. So we're checking out, first of all, WDW News Today. I like Tom Corliss. I think he owns it. I'm not sure if he's the owner of this. The article is by Alice Kennedy. So nothing against any of these people. I'm just curious as how the outlets are handling it. I do believe, and I could be wrong, but I think that WDW News Today is an access outlet, meaning that Disney does give them access to like media access for new rides and stuff like that. And we call them cupcakers sometimes, but let's see what the article has to say, because I haven't read any of this because I want to be able to give my opinion on the fly. And this was just published yesterday, April 27th, 2026. Disney feared losing Magic Kingdom expansion amidst the DeSantis battle. The court records reveal, and that's what happened. So these court records became public knowledge, and then there are stories about them. So recently obtained court records reveal that Disney feared losing control of the Magic Kingdom expansion during the battle between the company and Florida Governor DeSantis. Disney versus DeSantis. Dun, 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 dun. Reporter Gabrielle Rousson recently uncovered court documents obtained by Florida Politics that revealed just how Disney truly felt during the height of its legal battle with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. The biggest revelation is that Disney slowed down its Magic Kingdom expansion projects out of fear that they would lose control to DeSantis. In the depositions, Disney executives said almost nothing about DeSantis, First Amendment rights, or the LGBT alphabet Skittles community. They were concerned with development of unused land. Unused land. Let me repeat that, because I find this particular line very interesting. They were concerned with development of unused land. The reason I'm repeating that line is because every single thing they are doing right now at Walt Disney World is not upon unused land. It's on already used land that is being repurposed. Used land that's already part of the footprint of parks, even Villains Land. The land that they're using was still part of the footprint of Magic Kingdom. So this is interesting. Disney was planning Magic Kingdom's largest expansion to date, which they felt was under threat during that time. So they slowed down their plans and brought in John McGowan, chief counsel of the Walt Disney World Resort's legal department, to help fight. According to Roussan, McGowan admitted he was the one who came up with the idea on how to fight back against the state's takeover of Reedy Creek. The deal to give Disney development rights to expand Walt Disney World in the future needed to be approved quickly before DeSantis gained control and appointed new board members. It was drafted within weeks in January of 2023. So you can see how long this fight was going on legally. McGowan, however, removed himself from the documents knowing the optics looked bad if his political enemies discovered that Disney was behind the developmental deal. Another group also wanted to be kept anonymous regarding their work on the development agreement. Holtzman Vogel, his law firm, had deep ties to Republicans. They were worried DeSantis would retaliate against them and take, I think that's supposed to be against them, and take the work away from them, according to McGowan. Todd Rimmer, a master planner executive with Disney's Imagineering, explained why these fast-moving development agreements were so important to Disney. He says,
And we lost Ron.
He froze.
Where did he leave off of? Oh boy.
I am trying to read it. It's very.
The print is just so small because he uploads it from his end. So it's small for you and me. He can zoom it on his end, but not on our end.
Nope.
McGowan, however, released. Okay, does anyone in the audience know where he left off of? We should know better. Holy cow.
I was listening, but I think it was they were worried DeSantis would retaliate. And that just moved.
Sorry about that.
There he is.
I'm here. I'm back. Okay, so yes. So they were worried DeSantis would retaliate against them and take the work away from them, according to McGowan. Todd Rimmer, a master planner executive with Disney Imagineering, explained why these fast-moving development agreements were so important to Disney. He says, I understood that it would be beneficial to provide certainty to the company, Rimmer said during his own deposition. The uncertainty of what a new board might choose to do with land development regulations in the comprehensive plan gave the company uncertainty in whether they could proceed with development in a timely fashion. And so a development agreement would lock in those development options. This was, by the way, the thing that kind of screwed them over. Under the proposal, Disney could sell land for fair market value to its governing board. Oh, God. Wow. Sorry, this is so illegal. Disney could sell land for fair market value to its governing board. You cannot sell land to yourself. You already own it. Oh my gosh. In order to build the public infrastructure needed for Disney's expansion, this would prevent the board from seizing Disney's land by eminent domain. Another part of the agreement meant Disney also got control over what Reedy Creek buildings look like. Oh my gosh. Here's the kicker. Ray Treadwell, Chief Deputy General Counsel in DeSantis' office, was aware of Disney's plans all along. Did you get that? Did you get that?
It got exposed.
I don't think Ray Treadwell had any input in any of those. McGowan testified. It's my understanding he was aware of the existence of these documents before they are approved by the board. Because the uncertainty of how everything would play out, Disney decided to slow down the Magic Kingdom expansion that had not been publicly announced yet. In addition, other projects were slowed down. This included the production of solar farms and road construction project, which goes around at Disney golf courses, the Shades of Green Resort, and the Polynesian and Grand Floridian project has come to a halt. If it had not ceased, World Drive Phase 3 would likely be completed by now, said McGowan. Yeah. I'm going to go with probably not be completed. All right. I need to get the panel's thoughts just so far. And yeah. Let me know. Oh, by the way, we got a highlight here from John's Karansky 4906. Hello, I'm new to your channel. Hello, everyone. Hope you're well. Well, thank you for coming in, John. We appreciate you being here.
Steve Gunner has an interesting comment over on my channel.
Yes, this one right here, right?
Yep.
You could sell it to a C Corp that's in your name, I think. Yeah, you know, Disney is very, very good at manipulating the system. It's what they've been doing since 1967, since they first got this. But yeah, it's really crazy. It's very, very crazy. Look, I'm a longtime Disney World fan. This was really, really interesting to have worked there while all of this was going on. Because I talked to so many. While working for and on behalf of the company, obviously I didn't say anything. I didn't give my thoughts when I was talking to it, but I was very interested in, because they were off work and eating at the time, what the people who are working for Reedy Creek thought about it. And it was interesting. People were worried about their jobs and such. So, and I'm not sure how it's played out since then. You have fire people that work for Reedy Creek, a lot of emergency personnel. I think they still work there. You don't have to star my mom. I saw my mom. Hi, Mom. Jay stars my mom. Indeed. Tom, what are your thoughts on what we've read so far about how these things went down and the supposed
dirty mouse?
Dirty mouse?
Dirty mouse.
Dirty mouse. He's worse than this rat that I'm wearing, who is Pinky as Marlon Brando.
I can barely see. Is that from Pinky and the Brain?
Yes, it is.
Oh man.
He's on a motorcycle. He's Marlon Brando. On the back it says World Domination Tour. As soon as I read the thing, I was like, yep, that's what Mickey wanted to do. Sorry, Pinky beat you, buddy.
Well, one is a genius. The other's
The one's
insane.
So you got to wonder if he's talking about Brain, Pinky.
Yeah.
Well, Brain beat Pinky, but together they seem to have a higher IQ than Disney because they're not in court.
Yeah, no. So look, we love the parks, love going to the parks.
Yes.
Wish that there wasn't all of this political BS going back and forth. Disney had pretty much stayed out of the game of politics. I don't know why it was at this time, and I have heard very much that this was Iger's way of getting Chapek to play into something that he knew he could use against Chapek to help get him out, which did happen. That's really exactly what happened. But Chapek was a fall guy in the whole thing, and I almost feel bad. I would feel bad for him if he didn't get fired with a $40 million severance.
I've been fired from jobs as a young kid. And you know what I got? Foot and butt. Get out.
Jack squat. Yeah.
I didn't even get jack squat. I'm lucky I got a broken toothpick.
I mean, here's the thing. They kicked Bob Chapek out, and yet they still keep Jimmy Kimmel around, which is, birds of a
feather flock together.
Yeah, it's such a hard thing to be a Disney fan, knowing where Disney came from back in the day. Right. I was watching, and I want to say, gosh, I think it was 1961 footage of Little Boys, the Osmonds, Alan J. Merrill and Wayne performing at Disneyland. They were 10, 8, 6, and 4.
Wow.
Jay was 4 years old. Anyway, this footage exists out there on YouTube. And it's just like Disney was such a freakishly wholesome company for the longest time, as long as Walt was alive.
The Disney difference. Mm-hmm.
It was huge. And I would say that generally speaking, they've tried to stay a wholesome company. Michael Eisner started to let some of that go. He created some things within Disney that made that difficult. Iger has taken it to a whole
dark
new
times.
level.
The times of Bob Iger. He
Called the
came,
dark times.
he saw, he brought
It was,
pain, despair, sorrow.
yeah,
Goofy ran away with Minnie, and Mickey was really pissed.
Storytelling with Tom.
I know the joke, Tom. I know the joke.
Hey, I didn't say it. I kept it clean.
Well, that particular joke, and I know the one you're thinking of. The funny thing was, I was working at Yak and Yeti as a server one time, and this old guy, really, really old guy, pulls me over to the table and goes, "Hey, Ron, let me tell you something." And he tells me the joke about Goofy. loudly while there's other guests around, and I'm a cast member looking at it. I'm like, okay, I can't really share anything. Sorry if you guys don't know what that joke is. I'm not going to say it here. It's
I might bring that
fine
joke
for a
up.
Geeks and Gamers stream.
Actually, you could talk. We could do that joke on Brood Banter on the Takeover.
Okay,
Friday.
maybe we'll do it on Brood Banter. But yeah,
MJ's like, what?
We keep it clean over here. Keep it clean. MJ, you're big time Walt Disney World lover. Do you remember that period when Disney was going through this with the state? I'm just kind of curious because I want to know what your thoughts and where you're coming from on it.
I think it was right around the time I was getting my license to be an HOA manager. And Disney was operating like an HOA for a long time, and they got away with a lot of things. And I just think that it was really, really, I don't have anything bad to say about the way, like you guys said, I mean, they stayed out of politics. You went to the parks, you were in the bubble. You didn't have to worry about, not saying the wrong thing. You walked into the park and everybody was dressed nicely and had manners. I just remember it being super, super decent. Not like it. I feel like it's just not what it was. Like now you got to almost shield your eyes and your kids' eyes because there might be something in the park that's not appropriate or something you don't want them to see that you're not ready to have a conversation with them about. But Disney back in the day was a genuinely pretty safe place to go. Like once you were in the park, you didn't feel intimidated. You didn't feel, looking to this way or that way. You were just kind of having a good old time. And now it's almost like you're on standby. Like, what am I going to hear? What am I going to see? Am I going to offend anyone? It's just not what it was.
I'm going to tell you, I think it was maybe it was on the gram or something. I saw a reel earlier. I want to say it was earlier today. And it was about a VIP tour, but they were then, and the reel was asking, what would you want to do on a VIP tour? But that's not what caught my attention. What caught my attention is it seemed like they were showing the VIP tour guide from behind, and it was very clearly a male who had costume was male over on the top, and it was a skirt on the bottom.
Oh, jeez.
And
on a VIP tour.
On a VIP tour. And if I showed up and that was my VIP tour guide, boy, would I demand my money back so fast. That's because now I'm going to tell you something just so you understand. If it had been a lava, if it's not a skirt, but it was a lava and the VIP tour guide happened to be Polynesian, I would understand. But for those of you that know, male lavas are made differently than a female skirt, and you can tell the difference. Yes, they island. That's Islander dress, specifically Polynesian Islanders. Yeah. So I'm telling you, you paid like what $3,000 or $4,000 for a VIP tour.
Yeah, it's like $400 an hour or something like that.
I want a professional.
Wait. 400 an hour.
Yeah, your mic went out, I think, or something. You pressed a button. I'm not sure.
400.
Yeah, it's. I think it's either $400 or $500 an hour. It's not something that's paid by the whole day like Universal. I think at Universal it's between $400 and $500, but you get like a meal, you get like a souvenir cup and some other stuff. Tom, you would know more because you're an annual pass holder at Universal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, and I just feel like for that amount of money, people should, I don't know what Disney's thinking, have some discretion.
It's really simple. If they would just go back to their Disney dress code standards from just a few short years ago, and I will never forget being in the meeting, not come to work early, but before work, whenever you go, if you're a Disney cast member, and it doesn't matter what role you have, every single role when you clock in, you go to a meeting and the meeting is we call it a pre-shift or whatever, and they go through some things. Typically it's in a backstage area, or on stage if your area is not open to the public yet or whatever. So I want to say it's fall of 2021. And of course, the people that I work with, the cast members that are of a certain persuasion, get really, really excited about this announcement. But the announcement is, well, guys, we are changing the Disney look, and you can have tattoos now and this, that, and the other. And it goes through you. If you're male, you don't have to choose a male costume. You can choose whichever costume you're comfortable wearing. If you're and same goes for females. Females can wear male costumes. Males can wear female costumes. You can even mix it up. And I'm like,
so if that's the case, then I can go wearing whatever I want. If I want to wear a monkey suit, then they can't stop me. They shouldn't be able to, right?
If you do that, I'm going to follow you around the park and film it. Diddy Kong.
Your mic is out again, Tom, but I heard what you said.
I want to pull up another, and this is where we're going. I wanted to cover the different versions of the report. So this is out of All Ears. New report exposes how the DeSantis feud slowed down Magic Kingdom's expansion. You can see the slant on that, right? So it makes it sound like, oh, because of what DeSantis did, that's why Magic Kingdom and WDW couldn't keep up with Epic Universe. It's all DeSantis's fault, right?
Excuses,
and I'm not going to read the whole report. I'm just trying to, there's this one is Fox News' Outkick. We're going to show this, and this is different because it's a different slant. That's why I wanted to show this. Disney's political fight with Ron DeSantis cost company years of theme park expansion, court records reveal. So this is a different way to twist the words of it.
They did spend a lot of money on that fight.
They had to. But what's interesting, and this is where I want to get to, we're going to get to WDW Pro's take, okay? This is out of thatparkplace.com by our good friend WDW Pro. Disney was both victim and victor in the battle with Florida and DeSantis, ? Aha. Bob Iger spin is here again. And this is really what we're talking about, is the spin, the slant. And I love how Pro put this. Look, companies know that stories matter.
Yes.
And perhaps no company knows it more than Disney. You guys know that I've had a lot of jobs. Everybody knows that. People make fun of me for it, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that I you're low, Tom, but I did hear you.
Poor thing.
I'm about ready to take StreamYards and boot it.
There it is.
I got it. There, you're good. You're back. So my resume was very eclectic when I first applied for the job at Disney. This is how I got the job. I'm sitting there across the desk from the guy who's interviewing me, and he goes, your resume, you've done a lot of different things. Well, as you know, Disney is all about stories. So, Ron, tell us your story. And I did. And I just went into it like, this is why I've done these things. And I told my story. Basically, I was nearly hired on the spot. I had a great interview, got my job with DVC, and I was a cast member in 2014. So my point being, yes, no company knows it more than Disney. Disney is a story company. That's why a new report from Florida Politics presenting Disney as both victim of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis as well as victor of the state of Florida's attempts to stomp them out is worthy of extreme skepticism. One might consider that this is an attempt to stamp the, quote, official narrative on a story that looks far more like Disney having lost in almost every possible way. In fact, it's downright humiliating for Bob Iger and the company. What did Disney lose? Essentially, a nowhere else in the world self-governance system. over 40 square miles of property, the ability to pay itself its own taxes, meaning they paid no taxes at all, through a bizarre quasi-city system explained later, and all of the benefits one might imagine from having not only private control, but government control of multiple cities and resorts. The new article presents the Disney DeSantis battle as a story of a corporation reacting to a hostile state takeover, with Disney executives describing their concern that future Walt Disney World expansion could be jeopardized by a DeSantis-controlled board. The article includes valuable deposition material, but its framing deserves skepticism. It repeatedly casts Disney as the party being acted upon, while giving less weight to the fact that Disney was not a passive bystander. Disney placed itself directly into Florida's political fight when it publicly pledged to help overturn the parental rights in education law. That's what we are talking about. Disney went public. Disney stated specifically, guess what, guys? We don't like this law. Look, Disney was in the minority against the vast majority of the citizens of the state of Florida. Disney is the one that injected themselves into this. So it is Disney's fault that it happened.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and now they're trying to frame this the other way around. What do you think about the framing of it, MJ?
Yeah, I think it's a sad, poor excuse to blame that specifically on not being able to expand. That's nonsense. They have a lot of land and room to do a lot of things, even have a fifth gate, which we've had many discussions. But I really think it damaged the company. It's like they shot themselves in the foot. They lost the trust of families and older generations. Because remember, it's a generational thing. It's our grandparents that took us to Disney, and then our parents took us to Disney. So it was a traditional thing to go to a place that had a nice core, a nice, value, and good example for your kids and things like that. But now, ever since then, I mean, it's easy to point the finger at the other party. It's their fault. We didn't do it. They did it. No, you guys did it to yourselves. And it all has to do with who was the head honcho in charge at the time. And they really, really, I wonder if they ever regret that decision. Because, they're trying to steer away from the wokeness in their new Pixar films, I think. Although Toy Story 5, there's rumors that it's going to be woke. So I don't know.
Go ahead, Tom.
I think with them opening their mouths and doing what they did, I don't think they had a thought that their district thing would be in jeopardy. I don't think they ever thought that would come in play. They got so used to it after the past how many years?
I have to agree with you on that, because when you're right. So 67, I think, is when the district was created.
It's
when the
major
district
tax
created
break for them. It's a lot
huge.
of revenue. It's a lot of revenue.
And
they had their own fire department. They had everything, and it was all funded that way. Police, everything. When you think about it, the only way the state could fight back on them on that was to do what they did.
A lot of these, I'm gonna give you a really good example about the HOAs in Florida. They really feel like they are so mighty and powerful, but they're governed by the Florida law. Takes over precedence over HOA law. So HOAs will do what they can and get away with whatever they can until Florida steps in and says, no, you cannot do this. And that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to operate like that. That's why I gave that example. Go ahead, Ron.
My water bottle is green. I just noticed.
No,
it
what
becomes
I
part of my
was going to
background.
say.
That flipped me out.
What I was going to say is that I think Tom is right. I don't think that in the beginning, I honestly don't think that they knew that they felt Disney had such confidence in their past dealings with the government. And honestly, the district was actually created under a Republican governance in Florida. Like the governor and everybody at that time, it was all Republican. So I don't think that they felt like they were going to lose it.
I think Bob was making a play
Go
to
ahead.
get real
Go ahead, Tom.
political at that time. I think, Iger was
Which
making
Bob?
a play to get political.
Iger, okay.
Ron,
The reason I'm saying
Ron,
that is because
I think you have a delay because Tom gave his answer while you were talking at the same time. There might be a small delay. Go ahead.
there might be a delay.
Yeah, in receiving and sending.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Echo.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Echo.
Ladies
Echo
and
one.
gentlemen, we're talking to the Artemis craft on the moon. That's what it feels. That's what it feels
Not
like.
yet.
Got a little bit of a delay. But yeah, so the reason I'm bringing up this footage right here is because, of course, you got Big Thunder that's about to reopen, but you've also got so all this news that's coming out. What's interesting to me is they're talking about these expansion plans that were outside of the footprint of the current parks. But if you look at what they're actually doing now, if this was part of their plan back then, that was also a fabrication, because what they're doing is in the same footprint that they already have the parks. They destroyed Rivers of America and are getting rid of it to put the Cars junk in. And so even the narrative feels to me like it's just the narrative of what we're talking about in these court documents, what it revealed, it just still feels like a lie from Disney or a fabrication, or I don't know. It's very bothersome because now that they're actually going forward with plans to change the parks, that's not really an expansion.
It's easy to blame Florida for not doing what they should have done 6-7 years ago. We keep saying 6-7.
It is.
Ugh.
It is, and they really didn't.
What are you, a
need to
youngster
change
now,
any of it.
MJ?
No,
6'7"?
I have an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old, and I told them, do not say that in my house. It is the devil. And they looked at me like I was crazy, and then they continued about their day.
What can't they say?
6'7".
What can't they say?
He wants me to say it.
6'7".
6'7"?
Yes, it's
I don't know what
a
that is.
stupid thing. Yeah, well, don't worry about it. It's for people that don't have brain cells. So I don't want them saying I told them it was the devil. Now they don't say it no more.
So let's continue on with the article from Pro.
It's the water boy
and
joke.
bring that
Oh,
back
got
up
it.
on the screen because it's
Okay.
really, really interesting. So the critical starting point is not simply that Governor Ron DeSantis put the mouse in his crosshairs. The starting point is that Disney, under then CEO Bob Chapek and under mounting mutiny pressure from Bob Iger allies, resulting in a collapsing stock value, moved. This is where, if I had it, I'd be playing that clip, and Disney stock keeps going down and down and down.
I gotta give you the clip of my song where it says, O2RR always quotes it. I played
okay.
it. Vash played it the one day. It's it's actually funny. It'd be a good little clip for you. I'll make one.
I got to get that. Okay. The starting point is that Disney. Okay, we got the blah 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 blah. So, all right, moved from corporate neutrality to political advocacy after internal and external pressure. After DeSantis signed HB 1557, Disney declared that the law, quote, should never have passed, end quote, and that its goal as a company was for the law to be, quote, repealed by the legislature or struck down in the courts, end quote, while pledging support for organizations working towards that goal. So they pledged support for extreme far leftist organizations. That is really where a big divide came. At the same time they were implementing DEI, at the same time they were putting the minority, not minority based on how people are born, but what they believe, in the forefront above the vast majority. And it was working at the House of Mouse during that time was really, really hard, guys. I'm just going to tell you, you had to keep your mouth shut. It was really tough.
That's terrible.
Yeah. That matters because the Florida Politics article, that matters because the Florida Politics article's moral framing leans heavily on the idea of state revenge, but Disney was not merely issuing a vague statement about inclusion. It announced a corporate objective to defeat a duly enacted Florida statute. Yes, Disney was the aggressor. I can't believe how many people forgot that Disney was the aggressor in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Whether one agrees with Disney or DeSantis, that is a major corporation entering the political arena. Once Disney uses brand power, lobbying influence, and nonprofit support network against state law, it became much harder to argue that the company was simply an apolitical victim of government hostility, because it wasn't. That's why. The parental rights and education law barred classroom instruction on bedroom identity issues in kindergarten through third grade, and barred instruction that was not age appropriate or developmentally appropriate under state standards. Florida Department of Education materials describe HB 1557 as prohibiting such classroom instruction in K through third grade and requiring parental notification procedures involving a child's mental, emotional, or physical health. It's like, it was such a straightforward, common sense law that Disney going against it made no sense, which tells me that there were a few people inside the company, probably living in California, not in the state of Florida, that weren't happy about this, because let's face it, if it doesn't matter what kind of difference you believe that you have personally, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Your difference could be, I'm missing an eyeball. Your difference could be, I'm missing a limb. Your difference could be, I'm whatever your difference is. I love golf way too much. I don't care. Whatever you think your difference is, you want the world to be sympathetic with you. You want the world to be understanding with you. So in this particular case, the difference was an attitude about what should take place in the bedroom. We'll just call it that. And those people that have that, they want the entire world to embrace and accept them, and they want to teach it to kindergartners.
And they tried pushing that down the throats of families with small children, hence A Different World. And I can go on and on with all the Pixar crap that they gave us.
Oh, God.
Tricking that Lightyear movie, A Different World. I don't remember.
Strange World.
Strange World.
I was going to say, let's be fair. Strange World was appropriately named. I guess the whole thing was about.
There was another thing called Strange World, and it Dee Snider from Twisted Sister starred in it. It was a deeply disturbing movie. It's not for kids.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely not. Yeah. Any final thoughts, Tom or MJ, as we close out the story?
Yeah, I think Disney should just retreat from politics altogether, go back to just being a park, make it for the families, get back to your center, try to get your families to be multi-generational again so they see things.
Right.
Embrace whatever you want to do, but just keep the political things out of it. You want to have your gay days? Have your gay days. You want to have your other days? Have your days. It doesn't matter. You just don't need to go mainstream about it, and keep your freaking CEOs from trying to get political with stuff. Maybe you won't get decimated.
Keep your bedroom preference out of the parks, please, and out of your films. Thank you.
Yes, keep all of that out of the parks, out of the films. And please, let's keep it the House of Mouse and not make it a house of rats. We're going to read the super chats in a second, but I have to do something real quick backstage. MJ, Tom, talk amongst yourselves for just a moment.
All right. Well, what I can do is go ahead and bring up the first super chat, and then I'll let him read it because we know Ron likes to read those.
Yes.
But yeah, what other Pixar movies was I missing, Tom, that were pushing that down the throats of children? And I'm going to go to a comment that one of the
I'm trying
members
to
in
remember,
the
'cause
audience.
I purposely avoided a lot of them. I just stopped watching anything from Pixar.
So it started with Lightyear, and the audience can help if you guys remember. So Lightyear, Strange World. God, what else am I missing?
Wasn't it who did the Proud Family? That wasn't Pixar.
That's not Pixar. That was I think that was just like Disney Channel. But what I want to say too is like kudos to Universal, because I'm reading the comments, and yeah, these movies are clean. Trolls.
Wish. Somebody brought up Wish as a question mark.
I watched Wish, even though it was utter trash, and no thought or care went into that movie whatsoever. It's a disgrace that it was the 100th anniversary movie that Jennifer Lewis made, whatever her name is. You know, she's married to the guy from Dr. Ock. She's married to the guy that played a villain in Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah, she is. That's her better half.
Good for her.
But she made Wish, and that movie's trash. So it's Frozen. Sorry. But Wish didn't have any woke. Wish didn't really have any woke stuff. And if they did, I missed that. I missed it.
You ever been so frustrated when you're watching a movie that it just becomes background noise and you'd rather play on your phone?
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah, that's the majority of movies we have now. There's very few movies that you're engaged, and actually my house, we watch a lot of 90s stuff, man. I show the kids the Independence Day movie. They loved it.
Please tell me you don't watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
The new one?
No, the 90s one.
Oh, I don't watch it anymore, but I used to watch it when I was a teenager.
Sorry, I have a hard time supporting Will Smith after what he recently said.
My better half showed the kids Family Matters. They love that.
Family Matters is great.
They love that.
I liked watching.
Did I do that?
They love that. We just don't want. There's nothing good. Nothing new is good. So we go back to the old stuff.
Have you watched Stargate with them?
No, I haven't seen that with them. Is it good?
I love the Stargate, the whole series.
Okay.
Stargate. It does have some violence in it, but it's sci-fi.
Yeah, Kelly doesn't do well with violence. Go ahead, Ron. You want to read your super chats?
Was
got a goal,
this
dude.
the one you brought up? I got the goal, but yeah.
Well, I mean that's the first one because they're starred in order. So go ahead.
All right. So, Teddy D. I have to make notes of all these people that I'm going to need new clips for. Teddy D says, for the goal, we've got, I tell you what, we're going to go over here to a little Culture Bear. There we go.
Oh.
Thank you, Teddy D. Dr. RJ. Ron is a CIA super spy. One job, thousands of undercover assignments. Actually, you are not far off. I wish I was a super spy. I'm not. Kind of cool if I was. But one of the reasons I've had so many darn stupid jobs in my life is because I set out to be an actor, which is literally the same thing. Because what does an actor do? An actor portrays a whole bunch of different jobs an actor during the course of their career will be a policeman, a horseback rider, a cowboy, a space man, a superhero victim, a supervillain, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so I set out to be an actor. You can see some of the movies that I'm in on
I got
YouTube
that song playing in my head. Hi, diddly dee, an actor's life for me.
Diddly dee,
No,
actor's life for
no,
me.
no, stop.
Pinocchio.
Ooh, Tom, you don't know I'm a cornball by now.
La,
My
la,
gosh.
la, 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 la.
He's
But,
gonna be singing it later.
But if I
I'm
could have
gonna
done
make
all
a death
that,
metal version and send it to you, MJ.
No, please don't.
but if I could have done all that for the CIA, that would have been awesome.
Going Shogi.
Shogi.
You're cut off from the island now. You're not coming back to it.
We don't. Hey, we don't talk about the islands here, guys.
You know,
No.
he's cut off.
actually
He's
really
no,
funny.
he's not getting cigars no more, and the rum is done right now. MJ, take him off the list.
That is so opposite of Ron because he's like the opposite of alcohol and any smoking or anything like that. He's like,
Oh God, I can't stand smoke.
yeah,
Whoa, 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 whoa! Did my wife just do that?
yes, she did.
Linda did. Thanks,
She
Linda.
sure did. She
Thank
likes
you.
us. Hi, Linda. Uh-oh.
We already had a clip for Teddy D, but I'm going to tell you something, Teddy. I appreciate you coming in here because that makes you a VIP.
Excuse me, sir. Seeing as how the VP is such a VIP, shouldn't we keep the PC on the QT? Because if it leaks to the VC, you can end up an MIA, and then we'd all be put on KP.
I would like to leave the room now.
Oh, yes, sir.
I love Robin Williams.
Two R for 499. DreamWorks and Illumination have become the new Pixar now. Yeah, they
Totally.
honestly, the stuff that DreamWorks and Illuminations are putting out, the Minion stuff, I mean, it cracks me up.
What is the HTTYD? What? How to Train Your Dragon?
I'll
Maybe?
take How to Train Your Dragon, Mario, Kung Fu Panda, Sing, Minions, etc. anytime over
I
Pixar.
love Sing.
And Sing is fantastic.
I love
and,
those movies.
I like the Trolls. Am I stupid for
I
liking
love the Trolls. No,
movies?
I have a Trolls
love
blanket
the
right over
Trolls
there.
movie.
Trolls is awesome.
Didn't they have the heavy metal troll in that one of them?
Yes, band together. Mhm.
But the
She was
Trolls.
the troll of rock, and she was forcing rock down everyone's throat. So you would like that one, Tom. You got to watch that one. That's your movie right there.
I'm just like.
Are you saying I'm peddling rock music towards you, MJ?
Yeah.
You were
what's the
singing
girl-
Guns N' Roses all by yourself. Stop.
You guys forced me to do that.
What's the girl's name? Who stars in Trolls?
Poppy,
I know, but Poppy. Who is the
Anna
voice?
Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick. Okay, so here is my 1 degree of separation from Anna Kendrick. This is pretty darn cool.
What?
So there's a Netflix series and it stars a guy named Darren O'Lean. It's him and Zac Efron. And so I'm also 1 degree from Zac Efron, as it turns out, because Darren and I are friends. I like Darren.
Oh.
Darren and I know each other, talk to each other. I have artwork that I've done for Darren that he's got up on his refrigerator. And it's really, really weird. When I watch the Netflix series and he's sitting there, there's an episode about water, specifically about water and bottled water and different things. And he's sitting there with Zach and Anna Kendrick. And I'm like, I have 1 degree of separation. I don't care about Zac Efron, but I'm like, I'm 1 degree of separation for Anna Kendrick, which I'm like fanboying over, which is
That's
wild.
cool.
But yeah,
She's very talented. I like her a lot. She's a great she's got some vocals on her, man.
she does. And the Cups thing just gets me every single. I can watch Cups all day long.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I got my ticket for the long way round. We're not going to listen to that. You know what we are going to listen to? We're going to listen to the celebration for O2RR.
doop doo doo doop. Yeah, the Kung Fu
I'm
pandas
trying
are
to-
awesome.
All three. Kung Fu Panda
So-
versus
so
Shang-Chi.
They
my
were all
wife just
good.
bribed you to have me on the show more, is what you just did.
There you go, Ron. That's
One
your
more.
next one.
Wait, is that it? One
No,
more.
you still have 3 more to go to.
Yes.
Okay, but first we got to celebrate Texas.
Oh yeah, of course, Texas. We're gonna
I
be
like-
celebrating for like another hour.
Oh, my
Easy,
goodness gracious.
easy.
All right. Teddy D, go!
Doo-doo-doo.
Teddy D's got 3 in there. How many? So clearly, I need a clip for Teddy D. Okay, because I just played 2 other clips for Teddy D, but I need a
I
clip.
think
I
you
need
have a
Teddy-
really cool one we can use. Is the Trump dancing one any fun? Can you use that one? Is that one good?
I don't know, Teddy D. Do you want me to do the Trump dance? I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I will do some of the
To
Trump
celebrate
dance.
our
okay?
president. He's been coming out of every fight like Rocky. Dun, 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 dun. They try to
guys-
take him down. Can't take him down.
All right, but for those of you that are in the audience that don't like it,
Uh-oh.
don't. MJ said it.
That's the new jam, y'all.
I think I'll cut that down. Yeah, just the end of it where the people are trying to impersonate him, because I think that to me that's my favorite.
Yeah,
part
but
of the
this
clip.
is like the week for that, Ron. This is the
Well-
week for that clip.
I will play that whole clip 1,000 times when they fired Jimmy Kimmel over that crap that he did, because that's just ridiculous. Kit Kat has chimed in for the goal, and Kit Kat. Everybody loves the Kit Kat clip. Everybody loves the Kit Kat clip.
clip
Let's
kicks
celebrate. What's that?
It kicks butt.
It kicks butt. Kit Kat, you're about to kick butt. Here you go. You know, it's funny that creepy cat at the end has to do with the fact that I YouTube searched cat mascot. But that's what came up.
No,
A cat mascot? Wow.
I was
am
trying
glad
to get like
you had your filters
Sylvester or
on,
something.
Ron. I'm glad you just had filters on because that could have been a real weird.
It was on
result.
YouTube. It should be okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you did like a mass Google on it or something like that. I'm like, oh
No, no.
Did we get
And
everybody? Yeah.
Linda Burns for the goal. For the goal.
She likes the
You know,
Pee Wee one, he said. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. We met the goal, which means it's the Pee Wee celebration.
Is it too much? Too much? It's perfect! Wahoo!
Oh, this is too much. Give me a break. I couldn't be more excited. Okay, this anticipation is making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show. I think I would go so crazy. Oh, and it doesn't mean past things. You could do better than that, no way. 'Cause it seems to me that he would be a pretty decent guy, I must say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've met the goal. You know what that means? MJ has taken over the show. Ask any questions you want to in the chat
Not
about
taking over the show, but why did you do that?
So everybody gets to ask MJ what are the best money-saving tips and tricks to go to Disney, to go to Universal, to go to SeaWorld, to go to Kennedy Space Center.
That would be a Tom one for the Kennedy Space Center, and the SeaWorld might be you because I haven't been in a while. But the rest of the stuff
SeaWorld,
is
hey,
fine.
the best thing you can do at SeaWorld is buy an annual pass because it's going to save you a bucket ton of money. Honestly, SeaWorld,
correct.
yeah. But an annual pass is way better of a deal than a day ticket because they just upped their parking charge to
Thank you,
$45.
Texas.
So yeah,
That's actually really funny.
Just
You're
bring
not-
rain gear.
according to Bob Iger, that is correct.
Ron, I think it's better if we all are on the stage. I feel weird right now. Weird. That's much better. Hello, everyone.
I was
Do I
picking
need a
my nose.
passport to go to Aragon? Really? Oh my gosh, Oregon. It can't be serious. No, it's not a. It's
I will
not
tell
a
you what,
Caribbean
though.
island.
I think. Let me. That's the story. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I have something for this that I think is very appropriate for this particular subject here.
Hey,
All
there
right,
you
so
go.
there you go.
Ouch.
All right,
Uh-huh.
MJ.
Oh,
If my recommendation to save money and to have a great time would be to go to Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. It's the last
go.
year that Thunderation is going to be open, and it's a great park. And I don't know what the day. I think that special is like $65. What is the ticket price for Silver Dollar City? Let's go check it out. What do you think, MJ? What would you tell? What's your biggest money saving tip?
I would say to take advantage, go on the website, take advantage of any deals that you can. The problem is, some of them are like Florida resident, Georgia resident. I think Canada gets some deals too, but try to take advantage of the park hopper option. And if you can stay on property, do it, because you could take advantage of the free transportation. And you can actually, if you're not an early riser, you can go into the Magic Kingdom later. So you could do the after 2 p.m. Try to stay on property because you get the free water park ticket in just a couple of weeks. May 26th is your time. From May 26th to September 8th, you get your free water park ticket on day of check-in. Every resort at Disney World will hold your luggage for there's no charge for that. They hold your luggage, go to the water park, have a good time, and go back and try to have a resort day in between, if you can. I wouldn't do more than a 2-day park ticket with a park hopper option. Pick the 2 parks you want to do the most and just have at it. If you're an early riser, do the rope drop and then go back to your resort and relax, take a nap, go to the pool, and take it easy. And get one of these. Refill your beverages. Yeah, just refill that sucker up as much as you can.
Would you recommend at this very moment people should be staying at the All-Star Sports resort?
Not at all, because there's cheer groups, and you will need to have your earmuffs that they use at the in the airport. You will need that to get the noise out.
Isn't that done already, or is that still going on?
Oh, that's still going.
It's I saw complaints about it today. Yeah, Great American Family filmed. Great American Family filmed a Christmas movie at Silver Dollar City that will be airing this Christmas. That is opposite of another movie filmed at Walt Disney World on Hallmark that will be airing at Christmas, which would be funny because I'm assuming that like the castle was pink in that movie. It's not going to be this Christmas.
It's true.
Before and after hours aren't free anymore. You talk about Disney, they are not. Top might be the best deal, and you get the Skyliner.
Yeah. Well, there's a few resorts on the Skyliner. You have the Riviera, which is very expensive. The Caribbean Beach Resort is reasonable. It's actually, it has a lot of amenities, so you get a lot of bang for your buck, and the rooms sleep 5. Okay.
You got to be careful though.
Yeah.
Because if you check into the Caribbean Beach Resort, there are 2 places on Caribbean Beach property where you're close to Skyliner stations. One is the Caribbean Beach station. One is the Riviera station. However, there's a lot of Caribbean Beach property that is not close to the Skyliner stations, where you'll either have to walk a great distance to get to the Skyliner, or you'll have to take an in-resort bus, which you have to wait for just to go to the Skyliner, which can be a pain in the butt. Art of Animation has some incredible deals right now on their rooms for the summer that I would say on the big family room things.
The suites.
The suites, yeah.
The suites are good. The Nemo, Cars, and Lion King suites, they're normally over $500 a night, and now you can get them for $300 to $400 a night. And those sleep 6, right, Ron? 6? 7? 6 or 7?
Yeah, I think you can go up to 8. I think you can go up to 8, but I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure. But they're
the
big.
sofa
I've
opens.
been
Yeah,
inside
you're
them.
right. I think 8.
I've been inside them, and that's actually. Have you stayed there, MJ?
Which one?
Art of Animation.
Yeah, we stayed there many times.
All right, so the Cars pool, the little.
Oh yeah, the cozy cone. Yeah, it's so cute.
Cozy
Yeah.
cone, right. So that's where I was tested for my lifeguard role. That's where I
And those cabanas are just first come, first serve. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, they're very, very cool. So yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
No, they still have the dining plan
They have the
So,
Disney dining plan, and if you have kiddos, they eat free all summer, as long as
yeah.
you are a dining plan adult paying. So yeah. And those are just ages 3 to 9, because 10 you're considered an adult, which we were talking about with Pro yesterday. Yeah, like how is a 10-year-old an adult? Well, now 10-year-olds nowadays probably will eat your fridge out, but yeah, I can see.
Don't give them no
probably
ideas to try to change the voting age.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, I want to do that too.
Yeah. The website, you know what? Today's Tuesday, right? I want to see if there's any
But for me,
deals
it was Tuesday.
for
Wait,
regular
today's Tuesday?
out of state residents. Oh, let's see. Have you guys checked? See, they're just shoving out Florida resident deals, which I can't stand. Oh, but they have the 35% off rooms this summer. That's not bad. That's for everybody. That's not just for Florida residents. Oh gosh, you know what, guys? The America's 250th birthday celebration is going to be a big, big, big one. So if you don't want to do the whole day ticket, do the after 2 o'clock and go to Epcot, go on Soarin' Across America. And there's a few other rides with overlays for the celebration. I think it should be very nice.
Do all passes for Disney give you free parking?
Every pass gives you free parking at Disney.
Every annual pass, not a
Every
ticket.
annual pass. Every annual
What's
pass.
the parking cost if you are coming into town, let's say, and you're not staying at a hotel, you're just going to do the park for the day, and you're staying off property?
Isn't it 35 right now?
That's correct. It's
Okay, that's not
$35. Yep. It's 35, and that's another issue. A lot of people park at the hotels so they can take the transportation to the parks. Don't do that unless you really have to. I mean, hey,
You can't just park at the hotels though. You have to have a
yeah.
a dining
Dining res-
reservation now to
Yeah,
park at a hotel.
That's not difficult to make a dining reservation on the app. It's not, and you can have
I
a
believe
really
that they
good time doing
do
that.
still have plans.
Plans that include both
What they don't
That-
have is
that are tied in
parasailing.
together. Boat rentals are at the Grand Floridian. I think it's $35 for each half an hour, but I don't know about it being tied to a plan. You could rent a
I don't
boat
know if
at
it's
the
part of the
Grand
plan.
Floridian for 30 minutes and pay less than $40, which is nice. It's just a little cruise around Bay Lake area, but you're the driver. You go with your family. I think there's 8 people that can fit on there. So, yeah. If you stay on
Now,
property,
another place that's that
this is funny.
another place you could go while you're here. If you wanted to go to a place that was not the most magical place on earth, but you want to go to a place that perhaps is the most madrigal place on earth, you can go to Medieval Times.
Oh, that's so much fun.
And
the Pirate Dinner Show.
you can
The
see
Pirate
people
Dinner
singing
Show
in
is
the lobby.
so much fun. Have you guys done
Yeah, but
that
that's
one?
not the most madrigal place on earth. Yeah, I have
I've
friends that
been
work
to the
there.
one in New Jersey. I haven't done the one here.
Do it. And you can go on Groupon and get a really good deal. We love the
Tom,
Pirate
isn't
Dinner
that basically your house every night at dinner?
Show.
Tom is the Pirates Dinner Show.
Ron, you should come here and I'll show you all the gear and I'll get you dressed as a pirate.
I definitely need.
Wow.
I need to get
Dressed
out.
as
I
a
need to get
pirate?
out to your house. I really do.
So Tom has
I'll
a
bring
pirate
my,
experience
laptop.
at his house.
Basically, yeah.
Disney took it away at the
Arrgh.
Magic Kingdom. You used to be able to have the pirate experience and go on the little parade and all that, but can't do that over there anymore.
Mark, you talk about Disney. You don't recognize Disney anymore. Well, that is the conclusion of our show today. But before we do leave here today, I want to focus. Tom, where can
I'm
people
gonna break
find
the
you on
camera.
the interwebs? And what are you doing? with
Well,
yourself these days?
I've been showing up in different places, modding and showing up, talking and doing stuff. But this Friday, I am helping my friend Erica out with her channel, Hanging with Erica Raff. She does a Brood Banter show. And it's a Bark Magnitude takeover. So we're going to get into some different stuff. And I'm not exactly sure what that's going to entail yet. but it can get a little spicy, so it's a lot of fun. So come check it out, and hopefully she doesn't get mad at me and kick me off for doing it. But there we go.
I might tell a goofy joke.
You could tell a goofy joke, and I don't know. There might be some music involved. I'm thinking of releasing something on Friday. I'm not sure yet.
And MJ, who I'm working through some things. Both Tom and MJ are probably going to produce future shows for me, and we're trying to figure out exactly how that's going to go down. So I appreciate both of them being here today, and we're working on things where we can improve the dish. Does that make sense? Okay, yeah. MJ, where can people find you out here on the interwebs?
It's really easy. I'm on X and Instagram. I'm not a YouTuber. I am Mexican Iron Man's long lost sister that he doesn't know about. Right. I actually updated my YouTube channel. I'm not a YouTuber, but I have a channel with a little post, and it actually says where I'm at. And I just thought it would be better to do it that way, so you know where to find me. But I have links on Instagram that you'll enjoy and thank me later, and on X as well, some links, and they're lots of fun, and it's cool to hang out here with you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Pretty sure Go and Shogi drop those in the chat. I had it up there. Is this it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Thank you, MJ, and thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Go and Shogi, for all of your help in the chat. And everybody, my gosh, Wooful, and who else? Did you write all the names down, MJ?
Who?
There's Linda.
I just have
Wooful and O2RR.
Teddy D.
Dragon Queen. Teddy D, everybody that has chimed in today. We got the goal. Thank you for that. We got the super chat goal. We didn't get the membership goal. That's okay. We'll do that one for tomorrow, and I'll do it like either or. And if we get either or goal tomorrow, either the super chat or the membership goal or combination that adds up to what we need to, that's all good. We will do that Virginia and Ron show tomorrow. Yamata. Yay. What does this mean? Yamatane. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here today. Tom, you are going to appreciate the new version of the outro because I changed it. So, guys, thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow at 4:05 p.m. after the Vash Sky Park cast. And until then, we will see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot.